Avatar Fire and Ash, one of my third anticipated movies coming out in 2025. We're kind of eating good this year, man.
It's my birthday.
Some good movies, some good TV shows, here and there. But this film did not disappoint me one bit. I already see the discourse on the internet. There are some people that genuinely went to the movie theaters only for the Avengers trailer. I mean, I get it. It was only exclusively playing in the movie theaters, but bro, you could have waited. Like, dead ass, bro. I'm not wasting no time at no cinema. Ain't no way I'm going to the movie theaters just for no teaser, bro. That's crazy work, bro. I'm not going to the movie theaters to watch a bunch of blue people fight. Why do people love this shit? This shit's not even original. It doesn't even have a fan base. Like, common Avatar hater. But it looks like we're in 2025 on a good note. Yes, a good note. And at least I could say, like, this movie from beginning to end was another joyride in Pandora. I may overglaze the movie. I tend to do that when I just watched, like, it's been like 2 hours since I've seen the movie and I'm still thinking about it and just letting things resonate. But I genuinely think this one is better than Way of Water. I know that's a hot take, but god damn, this movie did it for me. I didn't think it was gonna do it for me, but it did it for me. Better than Way of Water. I'm not gonna say better than the first one. First one is just too, hey, I'm gonna have a ranking list video, so it should be up on the channel by the time this video is out. So go subscribe and check my channel out. But I honestly feel like this is Way of Water 2.0, but it's like what Way of Water should have been, in my opinion. Going into this movie, I was a little nervous on it feeling the same as Way of Water, and it does. It feels exactly that. That's why I said Way of Water 2.0. It feels a little too similar to Way of Water, but I mean, what do you expect? They still were sea people at the end of Way of Water, so of course we're gonna have those beautiful shots underwater. Of course we're still gonna get that same thing as Way of Water. And I see why people may not be interested in Avatar, saying it's the same thing over and over and over. I get why people say that. I agree with them, but at the same time, I have this disagreement because, like, they each individually have their differences. Like, yeah, the plot is mainly the same, Na'vi versus the Sky People, but the franchise just became a trilogy. Like, of course it's gonna stay the same plot. Like, I get it if this was like 6 movies in and it's still Na'vi versus the Sky People. I mean, I still would see them doing that. Nah, at that point it's time to wrap it up. Then I'll be like, okay, this is the same movie over and fucking over. But I get when people say that, I feel like they just don't, like, they're just not interested in Avatar at all. When they say it's the same thing over and over, like, they're just not interested in the movie at all. So I understand that, because the first one is becoming the Avatar, learning the forest people. The first one definitely gives me he's becoming the legend. The second movie definitely dealt with family. The family aspect to me was great. It deals with change. This third one, to me, I feel like it deals with more vengeance. I mean, the second one, yeah, you could say that, but I feel the second one more deals, like I said, with family and sticking together as a unit. But this third one, you thought this Colonel nigga was off the rails in the second one? Bro is even turned up in this one. Bro was sleeping with the leader just trying to get to Jake Sully. Just to get Jake Sully. Taught a whole nother clan on how to use a weapon just to get to Jake Sully. You know, it's crazy because in the first one, they were focused on a rock. They just want them to move a tree so they could get to this rock in the first one. And I'm glad they brought Parker back in the third one. You know, he's like, this rock pays our bills. You know, I'm glad they brought him back. But the Colonel, Miles Corkridge, is only focused on Jake Sully. Operation Jake Sully. I'm starting to feel like I like this third one more than the second one because I like Corkridge in this one more. In the third one, he always had that get it done attitude. I don't give a fuck. Like, I love Cork, bro. Like, he's a top villain for me. The scene that even made me debate if this one would be better than the second one is when he dropped gang in the middle of this shit. Talk about, if you put that tail on me one more time, I will drop you. Bro got him Call of Duty sniped. Bro got him quick sniped. Even the Ash people attacking I forgot what they were flying on, but they were flying. It was happening in the beginning. The action was 10 times better than the second one. I don't care, bro. The evil leader Varang whatever her name is, however you say it, she lit dog on fire. He went out on some Taliban shit. He went out on like how them guys go out in the Middle East. They going crazy, bro. I ain't gonna. The Fire Clan was going crazy. Varang, I loved her performance in this. Like, she was like an evil Natiri to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might not think of it that way, but I don't know. When I first seen her in the trailer, I was like, this is like an evil Natiri. Like, but I mean, the Fire Clan is the opposite of the Forest. I mean, they go against what AWA is. In the real world, they're devil worshippers. Devil worshippers for sure. That was for sure the inspiration. Definitely, because they're up there sniffing shit up their nose and doing all type of rituals and dances and shit. Yeah, they definitely devils, bro. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I even appreciate Spider even more, man. I did not appreciate him in the second one. I said I was not a big fan of him in Way of Water. Like, I'm like, the fuck is he doing here? He holds no value here. He brings nothing to the table. Dumbass kid doesn't know if he hates his father or not. Like, I genuinely did not like bro. But I mean, you would have thought I hated this dude until Jake was about to slime him out. Jake was about to get rid of him. Jake was gonna have him singing a song chord for this thing. I was like, no, they is not about to slime him out right now. I genuinely felt bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was about to tear up. I was like, no, I'm a grown man in here. Like, what am I doing? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Avatar does give you ups and down feelings. Like, James Cameron knows what he's doing. Like, it'd be really the soundtrack. Like, they even, like, that's why I love the first one so much. The soundtrack was so golden. They even still use it in the second and third one. Like, some of the aspects of the first, you know, in sad moments, you'll hear the first one soundtrack a little bit. Like, they did it in that one scene where they showed the whales dying against the sky people. I know they're not whales, but I can't think of the name. I forgot. I can't. It's not coming to me right now. That was definitely pointless to me, them showing that the sky people murder the whales. Like, we know they get rid of them. Like, the Tucos, I don't know, bro. This movie also kind of made me feel bad in a way, because they're also grieving over Natam. Like, Zoe Saldana as Natiri is like, she plays this part very well as a strong hunter with no fear. She plays that so good, but in this movie, she's like depressed. She did it like excellent. She definitely lost her ways in the beginning of the movie. The fight with her and her evil twin in the beginning was fire. And, you know, her having to learn to get the bow again. You know, she lost her ways a little bit. She wasn't the same after Natam died. You could see it in that second movie. Like, her eyes was different after that shit. Understandable though. Everything from the first movie they brought back into this third movie, which I enjoyed. Turdak Makto. I even saw Sute, even though he was in the afterlife, but still, that's lit, man. Sute got one of the saddest deaths in movie history, bro. It's like top 10. That's up there with Ironhide, Optimus Prime, and Revenge of the Fallen, Iron Man, fucking, bro, like, that's up there. I was a little boy watching this on a DVD player. I used to replay it on a DVD player all the time. I was generally bawling my tears out when I seen Tusay die, bro. So it was good seeing him back. I ain't gonna lie, that was fire. This one just has more action than the second one, so this is why I put this one over that one. This one, like, the third act fight scene, okay, so this is my only problem with this one. And it's crazy because I think Way of Water does this part better, because, I mean, of course, the Colonel's gonna come back, you know? I was hoping he didn't die in the second one, but in this one, I was expecting him to die or him joining a Na'vi or something, not escaping again. So, of course, that sets up a fourth one, but it's like, I think this is at its peak now. Avatar 3 was at its peak. Like, that, I feel like it's no getting better than this. I genuinely thought this was its end game. It should have been. It still can be, but no, it can't, because now we need to finish to see what happens. But I can't see the Colonel doing anything else without making any other movie feeling the same, because if he's gonna go get other more fire people, that's literally Fire and Ash again. Like, I don't know what else they could do to expand this story. I do see them eventually killing Jake off and probably passing the torch to his son, but if they want to keep this going for a very long time. But, you know, it's like that the franchise will be shit by then. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, nothing stays great forever. Definitely it will go to shit by then. Like, let's just be honest. So I could definitely see the future and see the fourth one not doing so well as the second and third one. I could be wrong, though. I thought this same way for the third one. I didn't think it was going to live up to Way of Water, but it is Way of Water 2.0, but it just has more action. Better action at that. You know, don't take this as I'm shitting on Way of Water, because like I said, I love that movie still. Like, it still holds up. But I strongly believe the third one is what the second one should have been. And what I really mean by that is I like the Colonel going to a different clan and making it Na'vi versus Na'vi people, you know, instead of him working with his regular 5-soldier Na'vi people against a whole colony of them and some people that are hunting the Tycoon. I feel like he should have known what type of threat this was and should have been way more prepared, like he was in the third one. Definitely way more. He even the playing field out. Definitely, for sure. He definitely knew what he was dealing with, because like he said in the first movie, he keeps the scar on his face to remind him every day of what's out there. But I'm done ranting about this. I had to get these thoughts out, man, as quick as possible, bro. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. But I do stand firm right now on saying it's better than the second one. I'll see what I'm talking about maybe a year from now, but honestly, I stand firm on that right now. There's probably some things that I missed talking about, but I know I definitely will have it in that ranking video of ranking all 3 in the franchise. So make sure you go check that out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, man. We gone.